as my division, you know. So feeling good to be back. My body feels good, and yeah, that's it. It's my division.
Any regret trying heavyweight?
No, not at all. Not at all. Fight is a fight, and I felt the heavyweight division, and you know, I'm feeling very comfortable in the heavyweight division because, you know, but well, I've always been in the light heavyweight division, so that's my division. So I'm back.
Yeah, I mean, aside from obviously not having to cut so much weight fighting at heavyweight, how did you feel physically at heavyweight, and did that play a factor in you going back to 205?
No, I feel strong as a heavyweight. The fight ended up as it did, you know, but I felt strong. I felt fast for being a heavyweight, but and also I'm a pretty big light heavyweight, so it was, you know, it was good, but the light heavyweight division is always been there, is always where I've been fighting, competing, and so I feel great to be back, and I'm excited to be back, and it's been a while. I wasn't light heavyweight, so feeling good. My body's feeling good.
You get Nikita Krylov. What are your thoughts on the matchup?
Good. Good. It's going to be a hell of a fight.
And a lot has changed in the light heavyweight division. Obviously, you've been a perennial contender, a lot of new blood, the title's changing hands a lot. Just wanted to get your thoughts on kind of the new wave of the light heavyweights.
Good, very exciting. Stuff, you know, it's happening stuff all the time, and yeah, let's see what happens.
Did seeing that kind of excite you to return to 205? Just the movement?
Well, yeah, you know, it's... yeah, a little bit. I feel it very inspirational, you know, to see the guys fighting and doing good. And I fought Glover myself, and Steve is still going strong, so it's very inspirational too. And yeah, let's see what happens, you know.
What did you think of the title fight between Glover and Yuri?
Good, amazing, very exciting fight to see.
Yuri's talking about wanting to run things back with Glover. Do you feel that's the fight to make?
For them, a rematch, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. They should fight again.
Thank you.
Alex, you got wins over 2 of the last 3 champions in the division. How much, or what do you think you need to do to get yourself back in there, fighting for a title once again, given the, you know, your record against 2 of the last 3 champs?
I need to beat people up. That's the plan.
And you beat someone up last time you were in London for the UFC a few years back. Happy memories coming back to London and competing in the O2 again. It was a big night for you back then against Jimmy Manuwa.
100%. I love to be back in London, and I love the arena, and I get good feelings. So feeling really good to be back.
Just talking about coming back down from heavyweight to light heavyweight, does this feel like a bit of a reset for you and a bit of a fresh start, having moved up, or is it just a continuation? Does this feel like a fresh chapter in your career right now?
A little bit of both. You know, it was 3 years ago. I was in light heavyweight, so it's been a while. I fought Anthony Smith, the last fight I had in light heavyweight, so it's a little bit because it's been a while. But I'm just going to continue. This is what we beat people up, and that's what we're doing. And I'm really back. I'm really happy to be back. The heavyweight division wasn't a good experience for me, even though I lost that fight, but it's still a good experience for me. But I'm very happy to be back in light heavy and to perform, you know, get the W back.
And last one from me, there's rumours going around that the UFC may be heading back to your home country, perhaps towards the end of this year or maybe early next year. How much would it mean for you to be headlining a card back home in Sweden?
Yeah, everything, you know. Count me in. I'll be there, 100%.
So, man, thank you.
Alex, right here. I want to ask you, your longtime teammate Hamzat Chimaev just announced booking a UFC pay-per-view main event against Nate Diaz. Just what are your thoughts on that fight and how he's going to handle the moment?
Amazing. He's going to do what he's doing all the time, Hamzat. He's just going to go in there and beat him up. He's ready. He's ready for the... I know you all seen him, and whatever they put in front of him, he's going to beat it up. So he's ready.
Obviously, you've known him for a while, but when he speaks, he always mentions, hey, you know, I got to train with a legend like Gustafsson and everything you did. And now he's very popular himself. What does it mean to you just that he shows you that respect as a friend and as a teammate?
Means a lot. I mean, like that's what we are. We're friends, good friends. We're teammates. We're a family back at All Stars. So that's what we do, and we help each other to be better. He helps me a lot to keep staying fresh and young. Because you have to be on your toes when you train with that guy. So that's what we do.
Thank you.
Going back to the Glover and Yuri fight, some people were saying that maybe surpassed your fight with John Jones as one of the best fights at light heavyweight. What do you think about those comments?
Good. I mean, like, it was a very entertaining fight. Both guys went all in, and yeah, that's what happens when two guys go all in and fights for the belt.
And, what do you think about John Jones going up to heavyweight now? Obviously, he's expected to perhaps return by the end of the year against maybe Stipe. What do you think about John Jones at heavyweight?
Well, let's see. What is done to the light heavyweight division, it's like something no one else has done. And, you never know with John Jones what he has under his sleeve. So it's going to be exciting to see what he brings to the table in the heavyweight division. But I'll be a fan for sure.
Yeah.
I'm watching.
And of course, you mentioned earlier about there being a new champion at light heavyweight. Does that give you a new perspective on your fight career versus how you felt when you hung up the gloves?
Well, I don't focus too much about the champ right now. I'm just focusing on to beat Nikita up, and that's my plan. And I need to get that W back and get back in there again. And that's my focus. So, and I beat Nikita up, and I beat perhaps someone else up, and back in the mix, and let's see what happens.
How do you see it playing out on Saturday?
With who? With me and
Nikita, yeah.
with me, Nikita.
Yeah.
Me beating him up.
All right,
That's
thank
it.
you.